Hey guys, and welcome to episode 19 of my Barrows series. And in this series, if you're new to it, I am trying to get all the unique drops from the regular Barrows. And there are 32 items in the series that I am trying to get, and I am only missing 2 as of this episode, the Aram's book and the Carol's skirt. So I'm not that far from finishing the series, but as you guys should know from these kind of series, it's really hard to get the last 1 or 2 items. So I might be dry on these 2 uniques for hundreds and hundreds of chests. So that means a lot more episodes for you guys if I do not finish with my luck. But you never know what's going to happen. It's Barrows, it's random, it's awesome, and it's really fun. So if you guys follow the series, you know I do 50 chests per episode, and this one means I add 50 more to my total, and that means I'm at 950 chests. Only 1 more to the 20th episode, and the 20th episode marks a huge landmark in this series. That means I passed 1,000 chests, and that's going to be really awesome to do. But a little heads up, in the episode 20, so next episode, I will not have a price check of my loot tab, because that'll be in my loot from 1,000 Barrows chest video, and you can see the price check there. I just don't want to spoil it for the loot video kind of thing, so, but I still will price check for this one. So as always, I'm still using my range setup, which is my Ascensions and my Arma, and it seems to work very nicely. I know a lot of people ask me, do you do Mage? What's the best way to do it? If you do not have Ascensions, just stick with Mage or Melee. Range isn't that great unless you have Ascensions, but I just prefer it. So as to not make you guys wait any longer, let's go into the drops of the episode, because there are a few. So to kick off the episode, relatively late into my first trip, I did get an exercise skirt, and you guys should know I wasn't that happy about it. I actually got a little mad, because now it's my most common drop from Barrows. I'm at 9 exercise skirts, which it sucks. It was my first drop I got at Barrows for the series, and now it's my 9th one. That is pretty depressing. I might break 10 skirts, which would really suck, but you never really know what's going to happen. I guess they do add up over time, but it just kind of did suck getting one. And then to finish off my first trip, I did get a Torag's helm, which again is only like 200k like the Acrocise skirt, but at least it wasn't Acrocise, so I was a little bit more happy. I was happy that it was still not Acrocise, but it kind of does suck that it is like worth like nothing. It's only 200k. I moved on. I kept on doing Barrows. So the next day I came back to finish my remaining chests, and I did get Darok's legs pretty damn early on. That is pretty nice. That's a good 600k. If I ever see Darok's, I'm not overly mad or anything. I'm actually pretty happy about it most of the time, because they are worth a lot, and they are a lot more than what they say they are in the GE price, because Legacy just made them skyrocket, which is really awesome. So to follow up that Darok's legs, I did get a Darok's helm. Darok's felt really generous today, so I did get the helm. And at first I was a little mad because that is my 8th helm now, so it seems helms will be my most common. But then I realized they're actually good money. They are 700k now. The first time I got them, they were around 500k, and then they moved up to 600k, and then now they're 700k. So I mean, they might even go up to a mil, which would be really nice for the price checks, because I do have 8. So if they're a mil, that's 8 mil just in Darok's helms. So that will really help the tab. But because sadly it was a duplicate, didn't get any uniques, so it didn't progress the series at all. It just increased my tab by a long shot. So yeah, I kept on going. And to finish off the episode, I did get a Darok's legs, which was pretty nice to get. It's not a horrible drop to get, because I do have another one this episode, and I wasn't too sad about it. So 600k again, that's pretty nice. Sadly, again, it was another duplicate. You can't get uniques every episode. I guess this was just a duplicate episode, but that's fine. Just up in my Barrows tab and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, you saw all the drops, and you saw how this episode unfolded, so I think we can look into the tab and stuff and what I have. I'll meet you guys there. So first up, here are the regular drops for 950 chests. It's really going to be nice to hit the 1,000 mark next episode. It's going to look really nice on this screen, but I did increase 2 loop halves, which is pretty nice. There's really nothing more I can talk about this. So as for the Barrows equipment, I did increase the Darok set by a collective 3, and I did increase the Acrocise skirt by 1, Torag's helm by 1. So that's what I did change this episode. Sadly, no more uniques, but yeah. So this puts me up to 98 total Barrows items, nearly 100. That is pretty damn crazy. My drop rate is like 1 in 9.7 chests, which is just awesome. You can't really ask for more than that. And it's just weird I'm under a 1 in 10 ratio. So hopefully we can keep that up. I'm going to pass 100 total items next episode, most likely. And again, my uniques are still at 30. So my unique drop ratio is like 1 in 3 to actually get a unique drop. So like every 3rd drop is a unique. But then again, it's going to get progressively more and more rare to get uniques. So You never know where this series is going to lead me. I'm just going to do it until it's done. I still have a lot of motivation to do this series, and it's really fun to do it on stream because you guys seem to love it. So I think we can go into the price check and stuff like that. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so here's the regular tab, plus the extra 2 Barrows items that I did mention in the last episode, that why I'm putting them in there. It's just because I can't hold all the Barrows items now that I have 30 uniques. I can't do that in one price check. This will just make it where it's 2 price checks instead of 3. It's just a little faster for me, and I think it's less confusing for you guys. So let me just price check the regular items, and then I'll add the extra 2 Barrows, and we'll go from there. But let's see what it is. So it's a nice 75 mil just in regular items, so I'm pretty happy about that. Nearly 30,000 Carol bolts, so that is primarily where I'm getting the money from. Of course, that's just a given, but so 75 mil with 200k change. Let's just say that's 75 mil, I guess. And let's just see what these 2 X items are. So them together is roughly 2.6 mil. So I'll add that to the Barrows thing too, and I just got to remember that's 75 mil and then 2.6. So here is the Barrows equipment for the episode 19. And I got to remember that there was 2.6 mil in the 2 X items that I can't fit in here. So let's see what this is, and I'll add the 2.6 with it. So it's a nice 50.4 mil. That is really easy math, plus the 2.6 mil. That makes it 53 mil in Barrows equipment alone. That is actually really awesome. And add 53 to 75, and you get 128 mil. My tab is almost 150 mil. I said that I would probably finish by 150 mil. Now that I'm getting closer to that, I think I'll probably finish around 180 to, if not 200 mil, to be honest, because it looks like my luck is just not going to work for the uniques. But you never know for Barrows. Anything can really happen. So I'm going to just keep on doing Barrows for you guys. And next episode will be a giant landmark, and then I'll do my loot from 1,000 Barrows, and then we'll just keep on doing the series until I finish. So that is just how it's going to work out. Hope you guys are enjoying this series like I am. Like the video if you actually are. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and follow me on Twitch because I do stream the entire Barrows series, and it's really fun for you guys to watch me live and talk to me live. It's just a whole different experience than YouTube. And either way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.